Hello there.
Hello there, everybody.
Welcome back.
Yes, always two there are. A little bit to talk about. Acolyte episode 4. Quite a few
Absolutely.
topics from that episode itself to go over. Be a pretty good stream.
What's going on with the ET poster there, man? Where's that going?
Oh yeah, I gotta put this up. This was up in the staff room at my work, but because we closed, they're starting to move everything out, and so we can just take some of the stuff. So there's so many
That's
posters
so
and
cool.
stuff. So I took this ET one, and then I gotta put it up somewhere.
That's elite. Did your cinema do posters for when the movies were back in cinema?
No, they didn't.
I know. I was hoping mine did.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. That would have been sick if they did.
Yeah, no, I was hoping they did because I was ready to start just nagging them.
For sure.
What we got in here? DB's in here. What's going on, DB?
DB. Up, Julie.
Julie, Master Genobi in the house. So should we get into give me your thoughts, mate? Give me your thoughts on the
episode 4. I actually don't know what your thoughts are. I didn't see any of your stuff. I've kind of been off social media. So it's gonna be you giving me your thoughts will be raw for me. So what did I think? I liked it actually. I thought it was a good episode. I think there was some annoying bits, like spoilers, obviously, everybody, spoilers. Kanaka's is dead.
I mean, we're talking about the Acolyte security. I'm assuming you've seen it.
Yeah. They just killed Kanaka. Clickbaited us with him in the trailers. He has a lightsaber and stuff. So he's like, I didn't really like that. But the rest of the episode was pretty cool. It was a little bit slow. But the ending was obviously pretty dope with that. Whatever he is, Sith, dark side user, whatever he is. That was pretty cool, I must say. And then all the Jedi pulling out their lightsabers, just like we see in the trailer. And then the dark side guy just absolutely destroying them. It was pretty cool. Watching that, it was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. What would you out of the 4 episodes we've had now? Where would you rate it?
I think that.
Where would you rate it, and what would you rate it out of 10?
I think I rate second best episode so far. And I give it a 7 out of 10.
Okay. So what's your favorite? Well, which one was your favorite?
I think episode 1.
Yep.
Episode 1, episode 4, episode 2, episode 3.
That's fair. Yeah.
Episode 3 being really drastic.
Yeah.
Not good at all.
That's fair. You're welcome.
But what did you think of it, man?
It's supposed to. Oh, Julie takes you alive. Yeah, I mean it's had a couple of days sink in now, obviously. I'm gonna have faith in them that there's a solid reason they chose Kiadi Mundi to be the one.
True. I forgot to mention that. Yeah,
I'm gonna wait till the end and just let it flesh out and see what happens.
That's what I mean.
But
a lot of people are mad about it.
Yeah, well, obviously with his line in the Phantom Menace, he's quite a touchy one for him to be involved with it. And I know they didn't exactly mention Sith and all that sort of stuff. So I mean, they did sort of work their way around it a little bit.
But still,
it's just why him. I'm gonna wait until the end because there has to be a reason they picked him. Like they could have picked any other one. They picked him, so I'm gonna have good faith and assume there's a reason why they picked him. Yeah, did you see Star Wars Theories? He did redoing the Chancellor, redoing Palpatine, and that was pretty good. That was very good.
It was funny.
That was very good.
No, it was.
Yeah, the Kilnaka thing. I think the shot we see of him with the saber is from a flashback because you can see like a younger
True.
Torben.
True.
Torben. They make it look like he's jumping down at Torben, but I'm wondering if maybe something's attacking Torben or Torben's been possessed again, like the Anastasia did to him real quick when the Jedi walked in.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I was like, as soon as I saw him, as soon as May walked in there and you just see Kilnaka in the chair, I was like, no. I was like, surely not. I would have loved to have seen. I mean, I'm assuming we still will in the flashback, but I would love to have seen him fight, man. A Wookiee Jedi pulling out his lightsaber and fighting would have been elite.
That's what I mean. I want to mean sick Wookiee Jedi live action green lightsaber. That's just sick.
Yeah. Yeah.
But with the Kiadi Mooney thing, obviously they changed his age. People are fussed about that. I don't really care. They can do that. There's nowhere that really says, oh yeah, he's whatever in the prequels. That's fine with his age. It doesn't bug me really. But, obviously he's lying about the Sith and the Phantom Menace. That's the big one, as we were saying. So I'm just going to let them see. Like, he hasn't seen any Sith yet. The word Sith hasn't been said. So I'm just going to wait and see what happens. And if they,
Yeah.
You don't know if they screwed it up until episode 8 when it's over.
Yeah. Because, I know it sort of goes along with Kiadi doubting the Sith were back, and then I suppose the Attack of the Clones that he's doubting Count Dooku's an assassin. He's just a political idealist.
Yep.
He is everything that is like, he is the worst of the Jedi Order. I absolutely hate him.
Yeah, I know you don't like
him. Then you got like, I mean, the way he treated his clones, the input on when Ahsoka was getting trialed.
Yeah.
When Obi-Wan died in the Clone Wars, and he pretty much told Anakin to just get over it. I hate him. I hate him for so many reasons.
So fair.
That's why I don't know. I don't know if you saw. I don't know if you saw my reaction, but I made a reel of just like my reaction.
I did see that.
When it popped, I was like, no.
You paused.
I was like, no.
That was funny.
I don't even think a lot of people in the comments. I don't even know if they watched the whole thing because they assumed I was raging about the age thing and that. I just do not like him.
Going off at your accent, the way he's saying no, Aussie accent.
Oh, dude, I love that.
Yeah, I did see all those comments. It was funny.
I didn't think it sounded too bad, but
that's what I mean. To me, it sounds so normal. I'm like, what do they hear? What do they hear?
I don't know, dude. I don't know what they hear. I don't know what they hear. But yeah, dude, that ending had me. Lore-wise, I've got a bit to fix.
Obviously, they ended it there. They ended it right there. Like
I saw a thing where they said they filmed episode 4 and 5 like together. They filmed it as like one big episode and had to sort of cut it.
It's gonna go straight back to there.
I believe so, unless we might cut somewhere. Like, I don't know what they're gonna do. But yeah, I mean, it looks pretty cool. Action-wise, in that,
it does look pretty good. Action-wise,
why does he seem so? Yeah, why do they seem so powerful though? Like whoever this person is,
whoever this guy is. I wanna when are we gonna learn about him? We're halfway through the show.
There was some theory I saw on Twitter. Was it Tenebris? So Tenebris was Plagueis's master.
Master, yeah.
And I have to think. I think they were saying Tenebris had another apprentice or something. He broke the rule or two or something.
Did he? I never know.
And this other apprentice started with a V. I can't remember its name. In stories and that feature him, he gets it when he gets introduced or when he's having a fight or something. He like levitates down like the Sith Acolyte did.
Yeah,
that sort of thing. But they're wondering if it would be this person. I was like, that's not the worst theory I've ever heard.
Okay.
Who do you reckon it is? Do you reckon it's someone we've already met, like a Khmer or something?
Okay. Yeah, so that was my biggest theory after watching the episode. I'm like, oh, it's what's his name? The Asian guy with all the
Khmer.
Yeah, Khmer. I'm like, oh, it's him. It's gotta be him. It does seem to like that. Just seems like that's thrown in our face. They want us to think it's him. That's the obvious answer. Otherwise, it could be what you just said. Yeah, it could be. I don't know.
Someone we just haven't even met yet.
Yeah, it could be that. Could be someone new, but who knows? Being Plagueis is like a teenager right now, right?
I don't think there's any actual canon. You can sort of get like there's a rough estimate you can make, but I don't think there's any actual canon age because the Plagueis book is obviously Legends now.
Not canon anymore. Yeah. Well, Plagueis' master. What's his name?
Tenebris.
Plagueis' master. Tenebris.
Yep.
Did he have another apprentice before Plagueis?
I believe so. I'm going to do a quick
could be that guy. Could be him.
Check. But I believe.
Oh, my bad, Sin City. Yeah. Sorry.
Darth Venomous. That's the one. Oh, yeah, so Darth Venomous.
That's a really sick Darth name. Darth Venomous.
Darth Venomous, yeah. So this is the theory. So he was a prospective Sith Lord of the lineage of Darth Bane, a male Bith. So the Bith, where are we? Yeah, so it looks like Venomous and Plagueis, sort of fought to the death, I'm assuming. So yeah, Tenebris trained Venomous in violation of the Ruler too, since he had another apprentice, Plagueis. Despite Venomous's use of the Sith title Darth, it was not legitimately bestowed upon him. And yeah, as a quick, so yeah, obviously this is all Legends at the moment.
Yeah.
Born prior to 75 BBY, died 42 BBY, and that says in brackets several times. So I'm just having a quick read through it. So yeah, Plagueis killed Tenebris.
Honestly, it could be Darth Venomous. I don't know.
Obviously, yeah, they'd be moving dates around, but I mean, they've already done that, so. And it's Legends, so, I mean, they can do it.
Yeah. Leslie did say she was pulling from EU. But.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Darth Venomous is mentioned in Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith.
It says indirect mention only and retcon, so I'm assuming I don't know, maybe it says indirect mention, so I don't know if they're just referencing when Palpatine was talking to Anakin about Plagueis, and I don't know what the indirect mention is in that, but yeah, so it says down here, powers and abilities. Among his talents was also the difficult ability to levitate himself, doing so in yeah, right. But they're not. But here's the other thing, because I saw other people pointing out that the way the Sith was standing, the shoulders and that, it looked more like a female. So people were wondering, could it possibly be the other mother, the one that carried May and Osha?
I heard that theory too, and she could be the one that like killed all the other witches, because there's no way that little fire that May started like went that far. So maybe she
that's what I mean. That's what I think. Yeah, we're gonna get a lot more angles of it, because obviously like the Kelnaka trailer scene in that show, we're gonna get at least a bit more.
Yep.
But yeah, because apparently we would have seen a bit more Kelnaka in this episode. Like they did film, they cut some stuff because, and I do understand it. It just would have taken away from that reveal at the end with the.
It depends where they put it, though. Cutting for length, that was a 28-minute episode without credits. Yeah.
They they look and stand like that. Sith Lord. Yeah, everyone was going off the shoulders apparently the way that because they weren't, I suppose. Shoulders so sort of down a bit or something. So everyone's going off the shoulders, I think. Did Theory put out another skit today?
He did, a Kiadi Mundi one.
Oh, dude. Yeah, no, that first one that was very, very good. That had me crying. That was pretty funny.
Do you want to watch the Kiadi Mundi one? It goes for 2 minutes.
Absolutely. If you want to pull it up, brother.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All Prodigy's in here.
Yo, Sales Prodigy, how we doing, man?
He'll want the Sith Acolyte to be Revan.
Oh, that's cool. I still gotta buy my
Very
second
nice.
Theory Saber.
Yeah, dude. If you want send some photos through to Julie and get her to pass them on. I love seeing photos.
Theory Saber's Father's Day sale ended, but I got an email because I'm signed up to his email thing saying.
Yeah, you get the. That's right. We got it longer.
Got a longer one till the 24th.
That's right.
That's till tomorrow. Alrighty, let's watch this. Kiadi Mundi denies the Sith returned after the Acolyte. God.
He was trained in the Jedi arts. My only conclusion can be he was a Sith Lord.
A Sith?
Yes,
a Sith?
Master. A Sith Lord.
Master Yoda, a Sith? We haven't seen a Sith in 1,000 years, dude. No Jedi's gone missing.
His hats and
no one.
Why are you acting weird?
I'm being weird. This guy's weird.
Oh, no.
Look at him. He's weird. What's with his hair? He's weird. Tell your master he's weird. Where do you find these guys, man? I don't know anything. Okay?
Why are you acting weird? You're acting weird.
Come on, it's me. What are you talking about, dude? We haven't seen a Sith in 1,000 years, but we'll definitely investigate for you.
Oh yeah, because get it from Yoda.
What's this guy on, man? He's crazy. What's your deal? He's just weird. Right? I don't know anything. I don't know what happened. I don't know anything. You guys looking at me. It's getting kind of hot, man. Can I get a lunch break? Hey, Droid, can I get some Jawa juice, please? I'm gonna go to Dex's Diner. You guys want anything? Hey, you guys want anything? I'm gonna go to Dex's Diner. I don't know anything. Okay, Master Yoda, the usual. Okay, I'll see you guys later.
Yes, Masters, I've encountered a virgins in the
Very
Force.
schizophrenic.
Oh, that's unreal. That's insanely good, dude.
That is funny.
That is insanely good.
Very funny. The skit is canon now. Yeah.
Oh, that is elite.
That's
He's
funny.
so good with the voices too. In that Palpatine,
He is
Anakin
everyone's
one, dude,
voice.
He's very good with the voices. He's very, very good.
Yeah. That's funny. No, at the end of the day, it's just everyone's having fun with it. That's what it is. It's entertainment, right?
Exactly.
Oh,
The other thing that probably took me out of it, out of the episode a bit, May's turn. Fair, like she could turn. fair enough, but it
true.
was
I didn't like
so
that. I
quick.
don't know. It was so
was
quick.
so
You reckon she's
quick.
being legitimately, like, you reckon she's being truthful about that? Like, don't, like, It seemed
I mean,
so quick and it didn't feel right. I don't know. It
it
felt
did
really
seem really
didn't feel
quick,
right.
but it did seem really quick, but at the same time, I don't really like. I didn't pick up on any like other motives or anything. Like she might be double crossing him or something. Like I didn't pick up on any of that.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't like that either. I felt like that felt really out of the blue.
Yeah, no, it was obviously it was um yeah, the love of her sister, I suppose. And knowing her sister's still alive. But
Yeah, there's
yeah, it was
that.
just
It
so
just seemed
quick.
so quick.
It was so quick.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna hand myself into the Jedi.
Yeah.
Like
After, being evil for however
exactly, and
many
already
years,
killing 2
16
of the
years or whatever.
4.
Exactly.
Or
How do
now,
you just
yeah,
switch like that? Yeah, no, I thought
yeah,
it'd be a bit more
and
of a
not the
process, but
yeah, me too. So we'll see what happens next week. This week.
yep. Yep. Yeah, that'll be interesting. That'll be interesting. I reckon because I got the 2 weeks off now, I'll do a stream each week, like
Yeah.
an hour or so just before the episode, I reckon. But yeah, that just took me out of it a bit.
No, it did. It took me to. Yeah, I didn't like that. It just it didn't feel natural. I don't know. It felt really. I don't know. It felt out of place. Just a quick turn.
But yeah. I've been reading the Living Force novel. Have you picked that up at all yet?
I haven't. No. Living
So it's
Force novel.
the Living Force, yeah. So it's the newest book out at the moment. Came out.
Oh yeah,
month-
I heard about that.
maybe 2 months ago. Month and a bit, 2 months ago. So I'm making my way
9th of
through that.
April. Yeah.
Oh, over 2 months, Jesus. So I'm making my way through that slowly. There's some really good bits in it because they cover like all the Jedi on the Council, like all Jedi
Yo.
are featured in it. Yeah, I was reading a bit the other day, and Evan Piel, short little dude, ears and the scar across his eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously we get a little bit of him in the Clone Wars, but nothing like crazy.
Yeah.
He considered himself to be like the closest to Qui-Gon. He liked the way Qui-Gon went about it.
Okay.
He thought he was like the closest to Qui-Gon in terms of how they thought in that, because the Jedi and that was starting to pay attention to politics and that sort of stuff, whereas those two preferred to focus on the living force.
Yeah.
Which I found interesting. Then there's a bit there. Palpatine and Valorum are having a meeting with Yoda and Master Galaya.
Is he the?
She gets killed by Savage Opress in the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
The one just above Piatti there.
Yeah.
They're having a meeting in Valorum's office, and it's like blue at the time. It's like the Chancellor's office.
Yeah.
And Palpatine's like mocking him. Then he's like, he leans across to Galia and he's like, I wonder what it would look like in red instead of blue, which of course he ended up making his office red.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, there's like cool little bits. There's a little bit there where it talks about how Qui-Gon trains Obi-Wan in that, and it's like that sort of stuff would have just helped Anakin so much.
That's sick. The cover of it looks like it's an OG Star Wars novel.
It's cool, dude. It's a really good book. The author, John Jackson Miller, he's done some really good ones. He's done that. He's done the Kenobi Legends one.
Yeah.
What else has he done? He's done a few.
Lost Tribe of the Sith.
Yeah. He's done a few of them.
He did the Old Republic graphic novel.
He did A New Dawn as well, which was like the first canon novel under the new Disney stuff.
Oh yeah, okay.
But yeah, like the way Qui-Gon would train Obi-Wan when they were traveling, they'd often use like commercial transport rather than private, just so Obi-Wan could like chat to the general public and that while they're traveling.
Yeah.
And yeah, because like Qui-Gon's thinking is like the way younglings get trained and become Jedi Knights, they're often like isolated and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So they sort of lose their place in the galaxy. So I mean, that just would have been perfect for Anakin, I think.
Yeah.
I'll have to make reels on it as well, but I quickly went through the Attack of the Clones novel just on certain parts. I didn't actually know this until now. I don't know if you did. You know, in when Anakin's destroying the Tusken Raiders, and you hear Qui-Gon's voice when Yoda's meditating. Anakin could also hear that too. I didn't know that until now.
I didn't know
Anakin
that
could
either.
hear that too. But
Really?
he's like, it wasn't as clear to him because he was just like so furious, like the dark side was taking over a bit.
Yeah.
It wasn't quite breaking through, so I just heard it.
Qui-Gon actually spoke to him in.
He spoke to him, yeah. Yeah, he spoke to him, yeah. It was a lot clearer to Yoda though, because Yoda was like peaceful meditating, whereas Anakin was in like a rage.
Yeah.
And yeah, it went into a bit more detail of like everything he did there. Because obviously you see him like kill him at the start and that's it. But like he was picking up stuff and just like women and children were hiding in huts. And he was just picking up stuff and just dropping it and crushing the whole hut. Like he just went beast mode.
That's sick.
He lost his mind. He lost his mind. Oh, what? John Jackson Miller. Yeah, he's a really cool dude. He's a cool
that's
dude.
sick. That's cool.
Cool dude. I like. Do you have like sort of like favorite Star Wars authors? Of any of the books and stuff you've read? Yeah.
Nah, I wouldn't say I do. Timothy Zahn or whatever.
Yeah,
he's probably
like OG. Yeah.
like the OG biggest one.
Yeah.
Other than that, I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
Do you have like favorite
John Jackson,
people? Yeah.
Yeah, well, John Jackson Miller's pretty good. Adam Christopher, who wrote the what was it? He wrote Shadow of the Sith. Yeah, Adam Christopher wrote Shadow of the Sith. So that's the one that sort of tries to bridge the gap between 6 and 7, and it shows a bit more of cool Luke.
Okay. Yeah.
That one was pretty good. Mike Chen, who did Brotherhood.
Yeah, that's who I was thinking of, him.
And then in terms of comics, Charles Soule's pretty good. He's done really good Star Wars series. He did the 2017 Vader comics, I think. Yeah, he's done some pretty good stuff. So I'd say those ones are probably.
I do need to read more Star Wars books, novels.
Dude, there's so much. That's the problem. There's so much.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what.
And Matthew Stover too. He did Revenge of the Sith novel.
Revenge of the Sith novelization.
And a couple of other ones around that time as well. Yeah, he's really good too. But yeah. No, there is some really good stuff out there, but it's just there is so much.
Yeah.
Comics are okay because you can sort of cover them pretty quick, like read them pretty quickly. But then like novels, you got to just set some time aside. And
did you ever read High Republic novels?
No, that's an era I haven't really touched. Yeah. Like my first introduction to it probably would have been Survivor last year.
Yeah.
And then obviously we're diving into Acolyte. A little bit more with Acolyte. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it's the same for me.
But yeah, I've always just like to stick to what I grew up with and like just like the Skywalker saga, learning everything about that.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah, like I've seen some pretty cool stuff with the High Republic and that, but it's just I like Skywalker saga.
Yeah, that's fair. I agree.
Oh, all right. Let's have a look at Sin's saber.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, look at this saber collection right here. That is nuts. Where are we? Where are we? Look at Sin's saber collection.
Oh, sick. Vader, Anakin, Dooku? Who's the middle one?
That's Ventress. So he's got Luke on the far right,
Qui-Gon and
Ventress, Luke's, and Vader's.
That's sick.
Yep. He's got a very good.
That's expensive. Are they all the theory sabers?
I reckon this one's Corban, the
That one is.
Sarge one, but yeah, the other
See,
four.
I want to get theory sabers Luke one, like so bad.
Yep. Yep.
Like the prices, you see them on the theories website, and you're like, okay, yep. You add it to your thingy, your bag, and you go to check out, and it transfers to Australian dollars, and the price just goes.
Oh, and it hits like
Yeah, you're like, oh shit.
Hits like a ton of bricks. That's nuts. I like with the stands as well. The plaque. I thought you'd have to like try and like get it sort of straight, but there's just like a little engraving, like indent.
Yeah, yeah.
Perfectly. Yeah. I'm a bad influence, Julie. I'm a bad influence. Lightsaber.
Qui-Gon, Luke, Vader, and Luke returns. Yeah.
Which Luke would you? He does have even just the episode 6 ones. He's got a lot of that version. Like
he's got different versions of them. I do want the Return of the Jedi one. That kind like his green lightsaber.
Yeah.
And then I would honestly, knowing me, I'll just go all out, get the best one. Stuff the affordable version.
Yeah.
But that's good. He offers like different versions. That's really
absolutely. Good. I'd love that. The Qui-Gon one, even the Qui-Gon, like the Obi-Wan episode 1, 2 type saber, they just look so smooth.
Yeah.
They just look so smooth.
No competition between Theory and others, really worth it. Yeah. I mean, I've got one of Theory's. This was his first ever.
He's got the OG one.
The OG one. The only one in Australia, by the way. It's crazy.
Is it really?
Yeah, Theory said I was the only one in Australia. He didn't even have Australia on his website when he first put it up. I had to message him and be like, Theory, are you shipping to Australia? Where's the option for Australia? And he's like, oh shit, I'll put it in for you. Put it in for me.
Yeah. He had that a couple times. I think he had a sale on his merch when I got the I Love Prequels cap, and Australia just disappeared, and so he had to put it back on there.
Yeah. But no, that is really good quality. It was like, I don't think he's ever gonna sell a saber that expensive again. Like, it was the first time I get it, but 1,400 Australian dollars.
That's crazy.
I know. I don't know. I did it.
That's pretty cool. You got the first one.
It's cool. It is cool.
You got the first one.
And then I do, and then I want to get his Luke one. And then obviously there's a ton of others. Just Saber's expensive, man. It's an expensive hobby.
Yeah. Then you get Funkos, you get Black Series figures.
Yep. I haven't got a Funko in a while.
Yeah, nah. I've got ones just coming that I pre-ordered, like the Phantom Menace stuff. They're just like sort of trickling out at the moment, but yeah, I don't think I'll probably
get some Ahsoka ones. I want to get like Balin, Thrawn, Ezra.
Yeah, the Ahsoka ones are the ones I've kept up with. So I've got every Ahsoka one.
I saw something. It might have been you. Are they releasing a pop of Anakin with the red lightsaber?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Dude, that is so elite.
That is
gonna be so good.
That is sick.
Yep. I saw at Pop Culture, because they do these bundles sometimes of like a specific pop and then just a bunch of random ones. You don't know what you're getting.
Yep.
They release one during this week where they do it's the Revenge of the Sith Anakin Funko Pop. I think it's 281. And then I think they're just trying to get rid of them or something, because you can't buy them individually on the store. I think they're just trying to get a bunch of random ones out of their warehouse, so they're using this to get it out.
Yep.
I'm so tempted because it's like $50, I think. And you get the Anakin one plus, I don't know how many random ones, 4 or something. So
I feel like that's got to be worth it.
Yeah, I just want the Revenge of the Sith Anakin. I don't care what I get in the box. I just want the Anakin.
Yeah.
What are you gonna get, Julia? I saw you said you think your next will be Qui-Gon. Are you gonna make it Qui-Gon though?
I'm not a big fan of Qui-Gon saber. I'm gonna be honest.
Really? Is it just because it's like basic, or?
I don't know. It looks really. I don't know. I don't like the look of it. It probably is
just never liked basic, it.
But...
What's your favorite saber?
Luke, Return of the Jedi.
That's your absolute favorite?
Absolute favorite, yeah.
Do you like Obi-Wan's then? Because they're pretty similar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Obi-Wan's yeah. I like Dooku's. His is probably
Yeah.
second, third. Kylo's is sick.
Carlos is
It's
cool.
just genuinely sick. You can't, yeah,
Cool.
you know, it's just sick. Not a big fan of Anakin's in Vader's. I'm gonna be honest. I have Vader's lightsaber, not a theory saber one, but a Vader. Yeah, I have a Vader lightsaber. And it's just pretty uncomfortable to hold, like those like black things that go around the saber.
It is. Yeah, it is. The theory sabers one though, because Anakin Episode 2's got it. Because it's so lightweight, it's not too bad.
Yeah, okay.
Because it's so light, but then like with the Black Series Vader one I've got, I 100% get it. That is uncomfortable.
Yeah. And then who else is there? I like. Not a big fan of Mace's. His hilt's kind of like, what was that, Palpatine's? Someone's hilt's really thick.
Palpatine's looks
Might be
thick.
Palpatine's. Yeah,
I
don't like
isn't. I don't think Palpatine's is like really
Oh,
is super thick in real life, but when you buy them
Mace.
from shops and that, they are ridiculously big.
Mace Windu lightsaber. Oh no, Mace's is sick. I like Mace's.
Yeah, no,
Palpatine's.
Mace's
I don't
is
like
cool.
Palpatine's. Yeah, Mace's is cool.
Yeah, no, yeah. The
I don't like
Amethyst one is
Palpatine's.
Mace, yeah.
Count Dooku's is sick. I said that. Yeah. Not a big fan of Maul's as well. I know it's the deal, but like the look of it, not a big fan of the look of it. It's cool because it's 2 in 1,
Yeah.
but the look of it, not a huge fan of.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It does. Leia's saber is very nice.
Leia's saber's
Very
nice. Yep.
Yep. Especially if you get the good like I think Disney's Leia one doesn't look great, but the Black Series one is pretty good, like just the hilt, because the that bronze color really shines, whereas the Disney one is just dull plastic.
Yep.
Yeah, like the Black Series
Yeah.
hilts look really good. Just the saber themselves suck.
That I just want to say, your is that Black Series? Your helmet behind you,
The Rex one?
your Rex helmet.
Yeah,
Black
that's
Series?
That's Black Series, yeah.
It's so sick. How much was it? Because-
Yeah. It was I got it when it first came out, so yeah, it was 270. It was 270.
Ugh. It's so
It's
sick
270.
though.
I know.
Like you can.
Yeah, it just came out and I
I've
was
never
like,
got a Black Series helmet.
I'll walk down to EB Games and I'll have a look. If it's there, I'm probably just gonna have to get it. I was hoping they didn't have it, but they had it. I had to. It was actually the last one.
And if it's there, you just had to get it.
Yeah, I saw
That's
Rex. I
valid.
was like, okay, you're coming home with me. But
That is
yeah.
sick. I want it so bad.
No, it's pretty cool.
No, it is.
Pretty cool. Then I've got a mate who's getting into 3D printing at the moment, so I got him to.
Oh
print me
yeah,
off,
that's cool.
Yeah, he got me to do. I got him to do a couple of the Captain Rex blasters.
Oh, that's cool.
So they look pretty good.
Yeah.
He's making himself. He's just playing around with it at the moment. So he made like Sabine's lightsaber.
Yep.
And just things like that. But no, it's pretty cool. So I know might start getting into some more like prop stuff and that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Seeing what we can
3D
make
printing's
and that
sick.
sort of thing. Yeah,
I did
no,
a
he's
bit of
getting really
3D
into it. Yeah.
printing At school, we had like during graphics. I used to do a
Mm.
subject called graphics and design, and we did a little
Yeah.
bit of 3D printing in that. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't really do any in school. Yeah. We didn't really. Yeah, no, we didn't really do any in school.
Mhm.
But yeah, he stayed up. He stayed up because the one he had was just a small one. So the blaster we had to print off in 2 different bits, I think.
Mhm.
But he stayed up till like 5 a.m. the other night and picked up a lot bigger one. So we'll be able to print that off in like one piece and that now.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah. So might be able to make some cool stuff. But we'll see.
Is it just me, or is Yoda's lightsaber basically Darth Vader's lightsaber, just shorter.
Kinda, a little bit. I mean, the grip pieces on Yoda's would be a bit thicker.
They're a bit
down the
thicker. They
bottom
are
there.
thicker. Yeah.
Thicker, and then I suppose you got that black thing that
But
comes off
The
the
black thing in the
saber.
middle, and then more of the
Yeah,
metal.
I mean, kinda,
top.
kinda.
Yeah. Ezra's lightsaber, his blue one, like his first one from Rebels, with the blaster on it.
Oh, with the blaster, yeah.
I just like that for the sake of that's just such a smart idea. That's like why
It's
not?
cool.
Why don't
It's
all
very
Jedi's have
cool.
that? It's cool. I do like that. Yeah, it looks tacky, but it's cool. It's like an actual good idea, especially for like a new Jedi, like Ezra was.
Yeah.
Ahsoka's white lightsabers, I'm not a huge fan of. I don't know, like the hilt themselves, not a huge fan.
Oh, okay.
They're alright. They're alright. But then I don't like the color white as a lightsaber. I get it, but I don't like it like as a visually
Okay.
appealing thing. I don't like someone with a white lightsaber. Favorite lightsaber
the
colors.
Anakin. I was gonna say like the Anakin Obi-Wan blue from Episode 3 is like my favorite.
Yeah, the prequel blue. I think the prequel blue is my favorite lightsaber color. Otherwise, it would be green. But specifically the prequel blue, not the original trilogy blue or the sequel trilogy blue. The blue in the prequels. It's just better.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite lightsaber hilt?
Yeah. In terms of like, look and aesthetic and all that, Mace's is pretty good and that
Mace's,
sort of
yeah.
thing. But then it's hard, because I get stuck between like, like how iconic it is, and then
Yeah.
how like aesthetic it is as well. I mean,
Yeah.
Anakin's is just like the saber.
Anakin's is the saber.
The
that all
saber.
Star Wars.
I've always loved, Episode 6 Luke's. When I was a kid, I did have a couple different versions of like Episode 1 and 2 Obi-Wan, and they were just always so smooth. So those ones are always pretty cool.
Yeah.
The good old flick out plastic ones.
Yeah.
I need to. I wonder if I've still got them like in the shed or something somewhere. I do need to see if I can find
Yeah,
them.
I got a few somewhere around here.
Luke's Episode 6. Anakin's. Mace's is up there. Episode 1 to Obi-Wan. Those sort of. I've never really had a clear list, just because.
I've always known Luke's is like I love Luke's.
Yeah. And then like Luke's with the ignition sound, it's just got that distinct differentness as well.
I thought Rey's. I just searched up Rey's yellow lightsaber. I thought the hilt looked so much different. I don't like.
Oh,
that.
you did?
I thought I liked it.
Yeah, so just like made from the staff.
Yeah, I don't like that. I thought I did like it. The color's cool though. I like the color yellow. Why did Rey get a yellow lightsaber though? Can we ask that question?
Why did Rey get a yellow lightsaber?
Was it because there was balance now? Ugh.
So apparently in Knights of the Old Republic, yellow represented the Jedi Sentinel, which is a Jedi who is more intellectually skilled, so like hacking computers, repair droids, computer consoles, that sort of thing. Which makes sense due to her scavenger upbringing on Jakku.
Oh. But like, what crystal did she use? How did she?
I genuinely don't know if there's actually an explanation for that, where she got a lightsaber crystal from.
Just like other things in Sequels, there's no explanation. Just don't think about it. Somehow it all happened.
Yeah, I know if she just found a bunch of like lightsaber crystals or something. 'Cause I don't know if she would have found like an old, like temple guard lightsaber or something.
It would have been sick to just see that and stuff. It was more the lore elements if we just saw that in the
Yeah,
sequel.
yeah, and like you get that's what the comics have been really good for. That's why I've liked them because you get that sort of stuff. Like you see Vader bleeding his kyber crystal, getting his lightsaber, all that sort of stuff, which I find fascinating. But yeah, this is Julie. Jessica, can you touch on what I just sent you, please? What did you just send me? The Praetorian Guard was an elite unit of the Imperial Roman army that served as personal bodyguards and intelligence agents for the Roman emperors. During the Roman Republic, the Praetorian Guards were escorts for high-ranking political officials and were bodyguards for the senior officers of the Roman legions. There's no Roman Republic in Star Wars, is there?
Yeah, Venture said yellow. And then there's some people in the Acolyte. Wait, do they have yellow or orange? Nah, it's...
They do have yellow. There's a yellow there.
Balin has orange, right? Nah, I don't know. Lightsaber color's weird.
Yeah, I've got no idea why they mentioned the Roman army. The Roman army. What's the Imperial Roman army? Where did you? Is that your? Oh no, that is your screenshot. You got to stream up. I feel like that is just like an edit or something. Why are they calling it the Roman? There's like comparisons between the Empire and the Roman army and all that, but it's almost like they've changed the First Order with the Imperial Roman army. I've got no idea why they're. Yeah, it's almost like they've just removed the word First Order and just replaced it with Imperial Roman Army. That's odd. I'm not sure why it's mentioning that. Yeah, no, I've never heard of it either, and Google is telling me it's not a thing. So I think someone's just edited it. That's odd though. It's very odd.
The creature thing. Are you talking about
those like millipedes that are on the tree and then they fly? Soul cuts one in half.
Oh. It is Wikipedia. Everyone's hating on Wikipedia now. They fully got rid of Caddy Mundi's date of birth. After all this
I'm interested in that. So because there are screenshots, unless they're edited, but there are screenshots. I know this. The main one going around is of the legends, but there was the same birthday in canon. I wonder. I wonder if they just put like the birthday was established in legends, but it hadn't been established in canon, and there was nothing besides like cards and that sort of thing, which is flimsy-ish. So I wonder if they just applied the legend's birthday to canon until it changed or something. I'm not sure what the thinking.
How old would he be in the Acolyte? Like 40? So he's still being alive for a long time.
I don't know. Yeah, I know it is a big. It is a big change. It is a big change.
Like he lives old. Like he was originally in his 70s when he died. So they really made him old.
It is a big.
And I don't think his species were going extinct. If they lived for a long time, it'd be harder for them to go extinct.
I've got the screenshot here. Yeah, so it's on the canon page.
Mm.
So yeah, I wonder if just because there was nothing 100% established in canon that they've just taken the Legends one and applied it to canon until
Yeah.
something changes, which now it has.
They did change it fast.
Oh,
Just-
yeah, because I saw people in like theories chat and that, and they're going
yeah. They're like,
they're
oh,
changing
check
it live,
Wikipedia.
like you can see them changing
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
You can see them changing it, but yeah.
Oh yeah,
What's
Theory
your-
is a very
what's your-
bad person. He violence on a website. He got all his
Dude,
fans
that
to go
was
and bash
so
Wikipedia.
dumb.
I used to
That was
like
the-
Wikipedia a lot, but I don't know.
That was
whoever
the
runs that
dumbest
Twitter
thing.
account-
Why would you? He didn't.
I know.
He cannot control the actions of.
Of
How many subs has he got? 3.3
individuals,
million?
yeah. Exactly, yeah.
He cannot control the actions of 3.3 million individuals.
And he never told them to go and
He didn't incite anything. He never
Yeah.
told them to go anywhere and do anything. That was of their own volition. That is ridiculous. That is insane. Obviously, I'm just trying to think from their point of view. They probably felt like, yeah, real fucking swarmed and crowded, and they just get like all this hate out of nowhere. So they just like,
Yeah. Like they were quick to suck up to Disney with that change,
Mm.
and then they just got to blame someone for them getting all this hate. And Theory's obviously the one.
that was, and like there was, yeah, I don't know. There was no real, because Wikipedia are just like an encyclopedia for Star Wars. They're just like, they don't have any control. They're just going with what Disney do. They don't have any control
Yeah,
over it. They're just keeping everything up to date. So
Yeah.
there's no reason to hate on them in the first place. Like they did do it quick, but there's
Yeah.
no reason to hate
Yeah.
on them really.
No.
But yeah, I don't understand blaming Theory. Like
I know.
there's some cook people. They get too emotional, and like obviously we all love Star Wars.
Yeah, like
Uh,
the Star Wars fandom's genuinely.
It is ridiculous right now, dude. It is. I didn't
It's
think
ridiculous.
I didn't think it'd get worse after episode 3. I was wrong. It's gotten bad. It's gotten worse.
It's bad.
It's gotten real bad.
I guess it shows how passionate we all are, though. For it.
I know, and like I'm extremely passionate about Star Wars. Like it's one of the only things that can somewhat make me cry.
Yeah.
But I've never understood getting personal with people and like insulting them
just-
personally and
Yes.
all that crap.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't make sense, especially for liking something. You both like Star Wars. You just like
Exactly.
different Star
Same
Wars.
thing is like different things from the one thing.
I don't get it, and I love having chats with people that do like sequels.
Oh yeah,
and that,
debating
'cause
it's
I get their
fun.
points. Absolutely. And hearing their points of views, they might give me something to think about that I haven't thought before, or give me an angle I haven't considered before. But yeah, I'll never insult them or bash them or anything for liking something. That is ridiculous. That is insanity.
I'll be 2 seconds though. I'll be right back.
We're all good.
You entertain chat.
I'll entertain them. Let's go, boys.
Yeah.
Hello, peoples. Let's go. What do we got here? I know they were very quick on it, weren't they? They were very quick on it. I'll have my videos out a lot quicker this week. Because 2 weeks off work. Because normally my schedule is I can watch the episode. I record my reaction obviously while I'm watching it, but the video takes so long to not so long, but it takes a solid hour or so to get from Streamlabs and downloaded. So then I can actually edit it and all that. This next 2 weeks my schedule will be I'll do a stream for an hour or so before the episode drops. Watch the episode, react, and I'll have my reaction out a couple hours after. So we'll have a nice regular schedule the next couple of weeks, I reckon. He did look very different. I know this is obviously over 100 years before we. Oh, no, it's about 100 years before we see him. But yeah, he did look very different. I don't know if it was just different, obviously different makeup artists and all that, but he looked very different. There was something different. Yeah, absolutely. No, that's 100% fair enough. He's well within his rights to do that. Well, apparently he incited violence and he sent heaps of people to Wikipedia to abuse them. He did not. When you preemptively attack fans for being instant foes and hating you and your show before it even comes out, then tell them they don't want to go away. They're blaming them. I try. I try. I'm sure that there will be one thing. There's going to be something that happens one day. There's probably going to be something that happens. I'm just like, you have got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. I control it well on videos and that. When I'm playing sport or something, like yesterday, I was losing my shit. I was losing my shit. I blame the umpires. The umpires were horrible. All right, I'll follow your logic on it. I mean, not being married or having a kid myself, but when I see the little tackers, well, I can't imagine he has much to do with the kids bringing up either. I can't imagine he has much to do with bringing the kids up either. I'd say he has a lot of Jedi business to attend to. So he'd have the 7 wives and leave them with the kids on his home planet and return to Jedi business. You have to have proof when you say it literally. You must show proof. Which theory sent them. There are millions out there unless you run ISPs. You have no proof. Exactly. And we're at such a big scale like that too. Oh, he's back.
I'm back.
We're discussing why Mundy looks so old because of the marriage and kid thing. So Mundy has to marry then father kids to repopulate the species. Since he's the only male, he's banging the wives who brings other males.
Oh no. No, you've done.
Oh no! You've done just stay with the wives. Just stay with the wives. Just the wives.
Oh no.
Just the wives, Sin. Just the wives. No. Dude, that took a couple seconds in my head to click. I was like, oh no. Just the wives. Just the wives. Just the women. Oh no. There would be more. He's not the only male. The blood, the DNA pool would spread. It's not getting interlinked. Think it through logically.
No, you can't think it through that much.
He's not the only male, Sin. There's other males. It's just not. No. They're just low on numbers. So the Jedi gave him permission to repopulate. No. Well, as a female, if I was from the galaxy, I wouldn't touch Kiadi. Must be a desperate female species. Yeah, well, they're low on numbers, so I suppose that's what I suppose they'd be desperate at that point. They'd all look like that. So, because there was a kid, there was a child Jedi, there was a youngling that looked like him, Saurian or however you pronounce their species. In the Clone Wars, you see like a child one.
Oh yeah,
probably like his 56th son.
Yeah, I remember that.
What's his name? Omer. Yeah, he's probably like Gaddy's long
lost. For sure, Sin City, buddy.
Oh god,
that'd be pretty funny.
Oh, Sin live on YouTube. Oh no. Or do I spot TV snacks? Is that what I just saw? That's elite. Elite.
They're so good, eh?
What flavor? Malt? Just plain malt? Or
malt sticks, yep.
Nice. Dude, I haven't had them in so long, but TV snacks.
Americans wouldn't have these, would they?
Oh no, probably not, because they're Arnott's. They probably wouldn't.
Yeah.
You know, you guys are missing out.
So
They're the
good.
best things ever. They're great.
They are.
It's elite. People would riot and call their therapists. Sin would have to foot the bill, I think. Yeah, I don't know why Star Wars meant that. Must have just been a timely edit or something. I'm trying to. There's literally no mention of Romans in Star Wars. There's comparisons, but there's literally no mention.
No, I don't remember there being any.
Literally no mention. We got an episode name with Bad Batch. We had like all the episode titles. Episode name for this week. I am looking forward to this episode purely for that, like this action, like what's gonna happen with
Because of that
ending. Because you do see the Sith, you see the helmet drop in the trailer, so we obviously get his.
That's true. We
get
do see
their identity. Hers identity.
I wonder who will be. I feel like it's gonna be someone we've seen in the show so far.
Yeah, but like Kamir just seems the obvious one.
But he just seems too goofy though.
Well, I mean, it could be an act, but I just think because they've made it so obvious, and then it'll be someone else, and
that's what I mean.
They'll leave and
As
they'll
soon
walk
as-
past Kamir, and Kamir's just hanging there dead because they've killed him.
As soon as he got he started hanging there. A few scenes later, the Sith guy, whatever it is, comes.
Well, if it is like a bait switch, it's not him, and then you'll just see him walk out of the forest or something. Whoever leaves,
Yeah.
you'll see Kamir hanging there dead.
Yeah.
That'd be big grim. But
It could be with that witch that carried the twins.
yeah,
I reckon that's a good one.
especially if it's gonna be a female, I'm just thinking, who else would it be?
Yeah.
Did you see Filoni talking about? I don't think it's really like in their sights or anything at the moment, but just like sort of discussing the possibility of like R18 Star Wars.
I saw him
projects.
talk about that. That's pretty cool.
What would you want to see as an R18 Star Wars?
A
project?
Vader.
I know what
a
I
Vader
want to see,
movie.
but I want to
A
see
Vader
Vader
movie.
like peak Vader, like
Yeah.
like make that that pathway scene in episode 3 of Kenobi where he walks down and he's snapping the kid's neck and that. Make that look
Yeah.
like PG. Make that look like a G or a PG thing. Go all out. I want to see Vader
Yeah.
just.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it'd be sick.
It would be ridiculous. It would. That.
And there's so
I
much
think
Vader
that's one of the.
content.
I think that's one of the
Like-
only things that like bring
Yeah.
a lot of people back. That
Yeah.
would be nuts.
Yeah.
That would be ridiculous.
Why don't they just do it? That's making over $1 billion.
That would be.
Honestly, could become the highest grossing R-rated movie. Right
Dude,
now, it's
that-
the Joker.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
So,
Sublights in the building. What's going on?
What's up, Sublight?
What's going on?
how we doing, mate?
We're talking about R18 possible Star Wars projects,
Yeah.
and I think the consensus is we just want Vader. I want
Because
peak
Star Wars is for
Vader.
everyone, right? You know, you got the Star Wars for everyone. Create some R18 stuff.
Yeah, I want some of the stuff in comics, but just like fleshed out and dude,
Yep. I'd be sick.
that would be nuts. Did you see Hayden Christensen did that GQ thing where he logs on to like does the fake accounts thing?
Oh, did he do one of those? Oh, what?
Yeah,
He did
that-
a wired
watch
one
it.
as well. I watched his wired one last night.
What's the GQ thing, dude?
Oh, yeah. Hayden Christensen answers. Oh, yeah. The one I watched last night was the wired one from
The wide one.
Hayden Christensen answers the web's most searched question. Why is he doing all these lately? That's sick.
Yeah, well, they
Um,
seem to do another spot of media like him, Rosario, Dave, and all that, like for Ahsoka.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I think it was some SAG-AFTRA stuff, but because they're at an awards thing recently, so. But yeah, they just started doing some more media in that
Yeah.
lately. So I was like, oh.
Hayden Christensen
I'll take
replies
all
to
the-
fans online. I'm definitely
Take all the
watching
hate
that
content.
after this.
Do you want to chuck it on now?
Yeah, if you want to rewatch it.
I've only watched a bit. Yeah, I fell asleep watching it
Okay.
last night, so I'm keen to watch the full thing.
Yeah. Because the wide one, the Hayden Christensen answers the web's most searched question, that popped up on my feed last time. I'm like, oh, sick. He's done one of these. And I
Yeah.
watched it. I didn't see this one.
Yeah. I always thought, yeah, those because Natalie Portman's last year's cool as well, because that was where she first said she would be open to return to Star Wars.
Yeah, and then everyone went crazy.
Yeah.
What's up, GQ?
You can hear that? Yep. You can hear that, yeah?
Yeah, I can hear that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
What's up, GQ? I'm Hayden Christensen, and today I'm going uncover on the internet.
I love Hayden, man.
It's actually it's cool, right? Using the Force. Let's check Twitter/X. Hayden Christensen and Ewan McGregor on the set of Obi-Wan Kenobi. What did naughty Ewan tell Hayden after that scene? Hayden couldn't hold in a laugh. And then it says, Hayden is that guy in your class you make laugh to get him in trouble with the teacher. Well, first off, the images on the left are from the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. The one on the right, though, I think that's from the prequels because everything's covered in blue. So that's how I can tell the difference. But we were laughing a lot that day. They would paint these dots on our face so that they could try to de-age us a little bit. So we were making fun of the way we looked. It was a little silly, but I don't recall exactly what we were laughing about in that moment. Friendly reminder that the Mustafar duel didn't use stunt doubles and wasn't sped up in any way. Hayden and Ewan were just that good at dueling each other. This is true. That was us. There were no stunt doubles and they didn't speed it up at all. We were just that good. You know, be on a Star Wars set and swing a lightsaber. I used to struggle a lot with not making the sound effects because as a kid, you're just sort of conditioned to do that yourself.
I've heard a lot of Star Wars actors say that when they swing the lightsaber, they just want to make the sound
and
effects.
say, Hayden, I can see your mouth move. Don't need to make sound effects. Like we do that in post. What's your opinion on the best use of the Anakin Padme meme? I don't know. There's too many good ones to choose from, but I don't think it's this one. Anakin Skywalker Force Ghost. Why is his Force Ghost so young? Dude died on fire as an old man. Yeah, you know, dark side powers. That's what that's about. Posted. Quora. What is Quora? What did you know about Hayden Christensen, which others don't? Well, I don't really know what you do or don't know about me, but I like to build ponds. It's become a bit of a hobby for me. I have a lot of sort of big construction equipment at my farm in Canada, and it's just sort of like the most obvious thing to do with a big excavator is dig a big hole, and then what do you do with a big hole? You fill it with water. And there's something nice about just sort of trying to create a nice water environment. It attracts life and birds and animals, and when you get it just right, it's very satisfying. Are they making a Jumper sequel with Hayden Christensen? Well, I really liked making Jumper. It was a really fun movie to do. We traveled all over the world to these amazing locations. But since that film was made over 15 years ago now, I would say don't hold your breath. Which movie of Hayden Christensen is the best? I don't know that I'm really the one to answer that. I kind of think that film is a very personal thing. And for myself, Star Wars Revenge of the Sith is probably one of the better ones. Who is more handsome? Hayden Christensen or Tom Cruise? We'll go Tom Cruise for the win. What if Hayden Christensen was cast as Batman, Bruce Wayne in The Batman? Batman is a great character, but I think that Robert Pattinson did a really great job.
If you had to play that, do you think you could play Bruce Wayne or Batman better?
Oh, it's the dichotomy of the character. I don't know. You got to have one and the other. Probably more Bruce Wayne would be the easier character for me to access personally. All right, let's go on to YouTube. Learning that Natalie once had Hayden's Padawan braid.
Then I lost it, you know.
Eventually lost it. Blows my mind. Like Padme actually had Anakin's Padawan braid. Yeah, I do kind of remember that she kept one of those. It was very sweet. Although I think the real question is whose hair did she actually have? Because it wasn't mine. I used to think that, like, because they would glue this hair extension behind my ear every day. I always used to wonder, like, whose hair am I wearing today? I forgive you, Natalie. Should we move on to Reddit? Is it better to watch Star Wars in chronological order or the way id released? My first time watching. I don't know that there is a right or a wrong way to do it. Certainly starting with episode 1 and just enjoying the story in a linear chronological way makes perfect sense. But I think there is also something to maybe starting with episode 4, doing the original trilogy and then going back and doing the prequels, because there's a great reveal in the original trilogy that you kind of miss out on if you start with episode 1, but to each their own. Who would win, MCU, Thanos, or Darth Vader? No extra round, BS. Thanos with his glove and stones versus Vader and his lightsaber. Well, obviously, Vader, right? Definitely Vader.
I love Hayden.
Vader beats everybody. Is Hayden Christensen going to come back for season 2? I think that would be a lot of fun. I think the answer to that question will remain to be seen. Now let's move on to IMDb.
For sure.
He fractured his hand during the filming of a rather violent scene in Life as a House, in which his character hits a wall. This is true. It wasn't intended to be a rather violent scene. It was just something that I did in one take, and I actually think it was a wooden post that I liked, which makes it even kind of more stupid because I wasn't really expecting my hand to like go through some drywall. It was a movie I did with Kevin Kline where I play his son, and Kevin came up to me afterwards and he said, "Hey, that was, really great, but I think you're gonna make a lot of movies in your lifetime and you only get one body, so take care of it," which I think is sage advice. He, his brother, and their friends kidnap one another on each of their birthdays, drive to a location unknown to the birthday boy, and then spend the day riding dirt bikes. This is true. We did this for a few years. One morning on my birthday, my brother woke me up really early, like before the sun was even up. That's kind of why it felt like I was being kidnapped, and told me to get in the car, and they drove me somewhere far away, and there were dirt bikes, and we went on this great trip together, and then we had a lot of fun, so we kept it going for a few years. And that sort of started my love of riding dirt bikes, which I still do on my farm. On to TikTok. TikTok. If we're to have an Anakin show, it can only be his transition into Vader from Order 66 up until Obi-Wan Rebels time. That'd be it. I like the timeline. It's a good timeline. There's good stuff there. Although I think technically that would be a Vader show, not an Anakin show. Why hasn't he aged? Still so handsome. Swoon. Well, Juju, that's very sweet. I don't think it's true, but very nice of you to say. Okay, on to Wikipedia. November 2013, Christensen collaborated with Canadian fashion chain RW & Co. to release a men's clothing line inspired by his farm. This is true. I did a clothing line. It was sort of inspired by my farm. Mostly I just designed clothes that I wanted to wear and keep in my closet. I have a tendency to sort of take nice clothes and then bring them back to my farm and then make a mess of them, and I ruin my clothes really fast. So I just wanted to make clothes that would kind of wear well and hold up well with a little bit of abuse. The process of designing a clothing line was enjoyable because it's all about details, and I can sort of let my OCD kind of run rampant. During the production of Revenge of the Sith, Christensen asked Lucas if a special Vader suit could be constructed to fit his own body, rather than have a different actor don one of the original sets of Vader armor worn by David Prowse. This is also true. When we were doing Revenge of the Sith, I found out that they were not planning on having me be in the Darth Vader suit. I was a little bummed about that, so I spoke to George Lucas and I asked him, and he was kind enough to oblige. I think there's something nice about knowing that it's the actor in the costume as well, but it was really just for my benefit. It was a challenging suit to move around, and I told George, I was like, look, I don't know that I can move as well as I thought I would be able to. And he was like, it's okay, it's supposed to be your first time in the suit, so if it's a little rigid and awkward, he was like, that's a good thing, actually. When the helmet goes on and you're just totally enclosed in this costume, it was a remarkable experience just because you could see people's reaction to seeing Vader for the first time. People who were sort of usually very assertive became a little more timid, and they'd kind of like not want to make eye contact with you. I had good fun with that. All right, that's it. We're signing off of the internet.
Hayden's great, bro. I'm so glad he's doing this kind
I
of
love
stuff.
Hayden. I love Hayden, dude. I love
So
Hayden.
glad he's doing that kind of stuff. That's great. Nah.
Oh, 100%, dude. 100% you have to make the save as always.
Yeah.
Oh, elite. It is probably one of my favorite dioramas. It is sick. It is sick. Have you got a Batman pop Funko back there?
I do. Batman and Joker.
Yeah, nice. Is that the Robert Pattinson Batman one?
It is the Robert Pattinson Batman one.
There we go.
Oh,
Bang.
it's sick. Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Hayden's elite. We love Hayden. Oh, speaking of Hayden, Anakin Skywalker himself. Hello.
Yo.
Yo, what's going on?
Oh. Hayden and Rosario Dawson did a thing as well together.
I've only seen a couple of clips. Can we watch that? I've only seen a couple
Yeah, we
of
can
clips
watch
of
that.
I need to watch it. I need to watch this.
That.
But yeah, the only clip I've seen was I think that they asked who's better with a lightsaber.
Ah. All right.
Hi, I'm Rosario Dawson,
Hello, I'm Hayden Christensen.
and we're going to play.
How well do you know each other? Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
What year did you both first meet?
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
I just want to say, I find this so crazy that
Yeah.
the person who's playing Anakin's Padawan now in live action, Rosario Dawson, like Hayden and her knew each other for
Mm.
years, for ages.
Back when they were
It's
like
crazy.
teenagers, yeah.
1995.
Yeah.
Gonna party like it's 1995.
We met in theater school in New York, and you were the cool kid because you had just done the movie Kids. So everyone was sort of always clamoring around you. But you were so sweet and you're so kind to me. And I was like the young, shy Canadian kid. But you went out of your way to kind of make me feel welcome. And it was always very much appreciated.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's so weird. I don't remember people clamoring around me. I remember being
Oh, yeah.
super intimidated by people like you, like, because you had come in to specifically want to be an actor. And I had kind of happenstanced on it by getting picked off the street. So I was like, wow, like people had like reels and they had their headshots and stuff. And I didn't even know where to stand for lighting. But I had this movie out, so people thought that I did, but I was like so impressed by you knowing what you wanted to do so early.
Who is better with a lightsaber?
Oh.
It's gonna see.
I've had a lot of practice, but
Now, if you were to ask who's better with two lightsabers,
Yes.
clearly me.
she definitely
I don't know.
has the
Anakin episode 2.
Yeah. I should have said that.
It's funny how
Vader and Kenobi.
all hell. That's
Yeah.
why they pair us together.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
made it happen.
and we coordinate our clothing too, which
By
helps.
accident. It's just a connection thing.
Yeah.
I did 2-hour training 5 days a week. And then on the weekends, even I was rehearsing and training with my stunt woman from Mandalorian. Because I just wanted to kind of just keep it in my body. And that was such a rewarding experience because when I got to that point where I started feeling that ambidextrous and really getting coordinated, I started really zeroing in on Ahsoka because she is so capable, and you see her from the very beginning being so capable. But a lot of more of her learning was about her leadership, about taking on the responsibility of other people's lives and how challenging that is because she's so young in the Clone Wars and starting up. And, you know, she's bringing people into battle and not all of them come away from it, the burden of that. And the guilt of that is really trying. So that was her more emotional, spiritual development, but that physical, getting that physical down made me feel like I was really actually embodying her. It was really fun.
Yeah, you were a badass. I was so impressed.
What city was Rosario born in?
I think.
Specifically, where Brooklyn at?
Brooklyn,
Hey,
yeah.
Coney Island, baby.
This counts as the city.
Of
though,
course,
yeah.
NYC, yes, all the way. I really love the clamor and the chaos. One of my favorite things about a New Yorker is you'll see people in Midtown in the midst of all the hustle and bustle, and then they'll all be looking up because there's a little portion of a rainbow that you can see between all the sky rises. And it's just like we have that moment and then we keep it moving.
What city was Hayden born in?
It's not quite as obvious as we think.
Vancouver, I
West,
think.
West Coast.
It's not gonna be this one, but maybe this one.
It's Vancouver, right?
You got it. You got it.
Really? Okay, good.
Unless he was born
Yeah.
somewhere else. Oh no,
Yeah, I was born in Vancouver, Canada. And then my family
And
moved
Erie
to
was
Toronto
born,
when I
that's
was
crazy.
pretty young.
I was gonna write Toronto, that's
grew
why
up
I
in
was like
Toronto.
kind of thrown.
Yeah,
Thanks for the
Australia.
hint.
Yeah, exactly.
Good looking out.
I got you.
Which film did Rosario make her debut in?
I got this.
Yeah. Which we shot 30 years ago this summer.
Really?
Yeah. Next
Crazy.
year will be the 30-year anniversary of it coming out.
You tested negative for all sexually transmitted diseases and infections.
Yes.
You're clean.
Oh God, I can't tell you how nervous I was.
I remember watching that film for the first time. I was probably a bit too young to see it, but it was because I was in New York and I was visiting my grandparents. And, you know, my family had basic cable growing up, but my grandparents had HBO and it was on HBO and I watched it and it's such a powerful, visceral movie. And it really made an impact on me and you were phenomenal in it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
How old was Hayden when he was cast as Anakin Skywalker?
Oh, I know the answer.
I thought it was. Oh, I got it!
Yeah.
Because it was pretty soon after we met. And I remember just being so stoked for you. So blown away. Like,
Yeah, I
it's
was
awesome.
pretty young and just sort of getting into it still and got a very lucky break.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know I didn't like it when you do that. Sorry, Master. I forgot you don't like flying. Well, you've lost it. If you'll excuse me.
It was a long casting process. I started when I was 18, actually. I met the casting director and I was living in
That photo he had
Vancouver actually at the
Obi-Wan
time. And I remember the next phase of the auditioning process, they were inviting.
That photo where he's wielding the dual sabers, he had a Obi-Wan's because didn't Obi-Wan lost his? Didn't he get some random Jedi's?
And got a very lucky.
That one on the right, that's Obi-Wan's handle with the green saber coming out of it.
Oh, yeah, true. It's green as well.
lucky break.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know I don't like it when you do that. Sorry, Master. I forgot you don't like flying. Well, you've lost it. If you'll excuse me.
It was a long casting process. I started when I was 18, actually. I met the casting director, and I was living in Vancouver, actually, at the time. And I remember the next phase of the auditioning process, they were inviting a bunch of people out to Los Angeles to meet with George Lucas, but they were asking everyone to pay for their own way out there. And I was still a struggling young artist. I was like, I don't know if I can really justify the plane ticket. There's no way I'm getting this role. I remember when they first brought it up, I was like, that sounds amazing, but is there like a smaller part or something that I could audition for?
Oh, wow.
It just didn't seem attainable. So I actually bowed out at that point.
Wow.
And then I got a phone call like a few weeks later saying they would pay for my ticket to come out to Skywalker Ranch. And I got to meet George out at the Skywalker Ranch. And that went well. And then I auditioned with Natalie and I got a really nice phone call a few days later saying I got the part.
Dope.
Yeah.
A little hard to get. Yes. I like that.
Perfect, Anakin.
What was the name of the comic book Rosario created?
Ooh.
Yeah, that's
a tough one. I know you have an uncle who's a great comic book artist. And Did you do it with him?
I actually did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he worked on it a little bit. It's Letters of a Month.
Letters of a Month.
And it has to do with the occult. So which month would you think?
October.
It's pretty close. Cult Crimes Task Force.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, I gotta check it out.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Actually, I love comics. As you were alluding, my uncle's a comic book artist. So I remember since I was younger, you know, he used to have all of his comics in these, you know, plastic sleeves, and he would let me read them, but only like back to back. And he would flip the pages. So I literally couldn't breathe on them or touch them. So to me, they were like sacred text, you know? And I remember like growing up with the mythos and the story of my grandmother having the original Superman #1 and all of that, and her mother throwing them out.
No.
Which was crazy. So I just, you know, it was one of the reasons why I did Sin City and so many other projects.
You have 10 seconds to tell us
Sin
what
City.
you're doing bringing cops to Old Town.
Oh, Sin City.
You,
I knew who
mate.
Frank Miller was. And I was like, I don't understand. This is like everything. So I'm just so grateful for having a family that just supported that kind of artistry. And it was just something I wanted to explore. And we're actually investigating kind of bringing it back. So
Amazing.
yeah.
Hayden bought a farm in which Canadian town or province?
Oh, that's you're not gonna get that. Yeah, let's do province. Province we could maybe get. Oh.
Bring out the Calgary. I don't know.
Same province that I grew up in Toronto.
Oh, that's not Ontario,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Is it Ontario?
yeah,
Okay.
There we go. Yeah.
West Side. Wait, gotta do it.
It's East Coast more, but yeah.
Oh, wait. Yeah, sorry. Oh, wait, because that's no. Okay, fine.
My parents had a farm when I was a little kid, and so I have these, you know, memories of going and visiting this farm up until like the age of like 5 or 6. And then honestly spending a lot of time at the Skywalker Ranch. That was a big influence on me too. And just sort of wanting some place that I could escape to the country.
What's the name of the Outkast song Rosario was featured on?
You were featured on?
Yeah, I sing in it and I giggle in it.
Really?
Yeah, he asked me to be.
I love Outkast too.
I know.
Can you tell me the album?
Speaker Box.
I don't know. I'm also terrible with song names.
Okay,
so
so
I probably know the song, but I wouldn't know the name.
So it's almost like, you know, you can swim and you can also put something on your 3-letter word.
On your leg? What?
A lap. You can swim a lap or you can put something on your lap.
Just tell me the name of the song.
Okay. Well, She Lives in My Lap.
She Lives in My Lap.
She lives in my lap. The Love Below.
The Love Below. I know The Love Below. Yeah, of course.
The song. That's me saying that.
That's
The Love
you?
Below. Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Love Below. He had asked me to do a music video and film it, and then we never did the music video, but he had me come into the studio and do that.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's so cool.
Yes.
What is Hayden's favorite hockey team?
Oh, snap. I really should know this. The movie's coming to my mind. I'm like, the Mighty Ducks. I feel like Dave would be so mad at me right now.
I've always been a big Toronto Maple Leafs fan ever since I was a little kid.
Classic.
Yeah. When I was in grade school, you know how you have to do like public speeches. I did a whole speech on the last Toronto Maple Leafs team that won the Stanley Cup, which was a long time ago.
That's like being a Mets fan.
Yeah. But yeah, that's my hockey team. I mean, I was a big Wayne Gretzky fan. Wayne Gretzky was the great one. And I got to meet him a couple of times. I remember the first time I was a little kid and he was at a tennis tournament and I was there too. And I saw him in the stands and a lot of people did as well. And so he had a bit of a crowd gathering around him, but he was so kind and he took his time with everyone and signed autographs for everyone. And it really made an impression on me. It's nice to do those things.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Is that when you were working, playing?
That's when I was a ball boy. Yeah.
Ball boy.
Yeah,
That was pretty fun.
My first paying gig was the ball boy at the Canadian Open tennis tournament.
What was Rosario's character's name in Rent?
Ooh.
They call me.
Sadly, I've actually never seen Rent.
At all, period? Let alone the movie?
I know. Wow. Well, I went to a performing arts school and everyone was obsessed with Rent.
And
so I think I kind of was like rebelling against it a little bit.
Are you not a musical guy?
And I'm not really a musical guy, I guess, but I think it's so cool that you did it. Who'd you play?
They call me Mimi.
Played Mimi?
Mimi. Yeah. That's what I want to be for my grandma name. That's what I'm hoping my
Mimi?
grandson calls me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Grandma Mimi.
They call me Mimi.
What film did Hayden receive his Golden Globe nomination for?
It has something to do with a house, life as.
I never knew that. I never knew Hayden got a
house.
Golden Globe
Life is a
nomination.
house.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a movie I did with Kevin Kline
Oh,
a long time ago
That's
about
Hayden.
it.
My bad. I just gotta. That's Hayden.
That's Hayden, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
About a father sort of reconciling his
That was before
relationship
we
with
did Star Wars.
his
He got a
son.
Golden Globe nomination.
Very, very touching film. Erwin Winkler movie.
Owen
give me all
Winkler.
hints. I
I don't
cannot
like
remember the
Owen
name of this
Winkler.
movie. I did not see that one.
Yeah, that's right.
And I
Life
love
is
Kevin
House.
Klein.
Yeah, me too.
Life is a house.
Yeah, there you go. We know each other pretty well, I think. We did okay.
Not too shabby.
Sick. This is cool. It's cool watching that kind of stuff, you know?
I know. Hello there, my friend.
Skywalker Arts. Hello.
Skywalker Arts in the building. What's
That
going
stuff's
on?
great.
Yeah, no, I love that stuff.
Why have they done so much lately? There's just
Yeah, well, they had
great.
this thing, I think, yeah, just for like SAG-AFTRA, they just like did like this big media day or something, I guess.
That's great.
1967 was the last year they won. God damn. Just saw Inside Out 2, loved it, made me miss being a kid. Have you seen it, Isaac?
I haven't, no.
Only thing I know about it is Phyllis from The Office is in it. that's my one fact.
It's been super busy though. All the kids going to it now with school holidays, especially, and
Yeah,
Despicable Me
yeah.
4 being out. 2 massive kids movies. At work tonight. The night's not as bad as the day though.
Play Ewan McGregor and Puppies on YouTube. Ewan McGregor and Puppies. Actually, I feel like I've seen clips of this. Is he just getting like swarmed with puppies?
McGregor.
He's just like swimming in a pool of them pretty well. I feel like I've seen this.
Puppies. Why are there so many? Oh no.
Who's my lovely puppy dogs? Who's my lovely puppy dog? Eh? Who's my wee eagle puppy dogs? Oh, 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 oh. I don't come up and bite your beard. Oh, a funny feeling, actually. I know, you're lovely.
Ewan is so
You don't
funny.
get
He's so
enough, do you,
goofy.
to have a run around? Yes, you do.
That's so late. I think I have seen this before.
Oh!
Ewan is so
that was
goofy.
my face. Yes, I've got a face under all that hair.
Seen his sea otters video?
Yes. Yeah, I love the way he pronounces it.
It's so funny.
I love the way he pronounces it.
Ewan, what are we looking at here?
We're looking at sea otters. 6 of them here. And they were in front of us and they were just following them now, slowly. They're beautiful. They go down to the bottom, they get a stone, and they go down to the bottom, they get a seashell, and then like a clam or something like that. And they come back up and they roll on their backs, and then they smash the shell with the stone like that, pop, 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 and then eat the mussel or whatever is inside. Go down for another one with a stone. It's cool, isn't it?
Oh my god.
That's so cool. I love that stuff, dude.
Otters.
And what are we looking at here?
We're looking at sea otters.
And what are we looking at here?
We're looking at sea otters. 6 of them here. And they were in front of us and they were just following them now, slowly. They're beautiful. They go down to the bottom, they get a stone, and they go down to the bottom, they get a seashell, and then and they come back up and they roll on their backs, and then they smash the shell with the stone like that, and then eat the mussel or whatever is inside. Go down for another one with a stone. It's cool, isn't it?
Oh, that is unreal. That is so good. Have you seen this? I haven't seen it, but I've got a mate that I work with that loves it.
What?
Ewan's motorcycle trip series. He goes through like different parts of the world on like just doing like motorcycle trips. Really, really good apparently. I haven't seen it myself, but I've got a mate who loves it.
That's I haven't heard of that.
I have brought peace, freedom,
unintelligible blabber.
Sea otters.
security.
What?
6 of them here. They're beautiful. They go down to the bottom, they get a stone, and they go down to the bottom, they get a seashell.
I don't want to hear any more about them. They turned against me.
The sea otters turned against him.
Anakin, my allegiance is to the
sea otters.
Then you're my enemy.
I will do what I must.
You will try.
They go down to the bottom, they get a stone, and they go down to the bottom, they get a seashell, and then like a clam or something like that, and they come back up and they roll on their backs, and then they smash the shell with the stone like that, and then eat the mussel or whatever is inside. Go down for another one with a stone. It's cool, isn't it? Sea otters.
Oh god, people make me.
My god. Have you ever seen it definitely gets censored if we played it on stream, but just off camera. Have you ever seen like some like I think they're up in Queensland, it's like they've done like Aussie versions of like scenes in movies, and they did one of the Anakin Obi-Wan fight. It is like it is unreal. Every second word is just curse. And that. Did you see Theory's thumbnail got taken down for having a curse word blurred out? So if we play that video, our channels are done. But
wait, what is it? Wait, what is it?
Australian. I'll have to find it. It's like Aussie. To find it, it was up. I remember I watched it.
Aussie Star Wars. Anakin vs Obi-Wan, but it's the Australian dub.
That could be it. That could be. I reckon that might be it.
This one? Oh no, there's a swear word there.
I think it might be that. The channel's definitely getting fucking doxxed if it gets played.
Yeah,
but,
I'm watching that after this thing.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's that one. What was it, 4 years ago? That yeah, Prodigy knows what I'm talking about. I think it's that one, dude. I'm pretty sure it's that one.
All right.
We got anything else to cover?
I just watched the first 20 seconds of it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's that one. It came out a few years ago. I'm pretty sure it's that one.
Yeah. Oh.
They can't demonetize, I can get a strike though.
Oh, I'm not gonna play it.
Yeah, no, there will be a strike. Every second word is how Aussie speak. So we censor ourselves just by talking on here.
Yep.
And I still saw.
Oh.
Yeah, no, we're very casual with how we speak. Yeah. Is there anything else left to cover?
Oh, not really. There was the Acolyte, which was
Yep.
big of the week. And for the next 4 more weeks of it, what's the few videos in there that was fun?
That was a good fun stream. It was chill. Good chats.
It was.
Good people.
It was.
It was very nice for a Sunday.
Yeah, for sure.
I will be doing a live stream the next 2 weeks, say like in maybe 45 to an hour before the episode drops, Acolyte.
yep.
So yeah, if you guys want to come join me, we can make our predictions, see what's going to happen. And then yeah, we'll have a reaction up, and I might even do like a discussion stream or something on the day after as well. So yeah, so that'll be my live content for the next couple of weeks. But yeah, that's me. What are you going to be up to, Isaac?
Content wise, not much on YouTube. At least it's mainly just this stream every Sunday, and then when the Acolyte finishes up, me and my co-host Joseph of the Movie Pod will probably get back into Movie Pod. We are planning like a season 2 of the podcast, so we're thinking of launching that after the Acolyte finishes up, and we'll get back into it like we were a few months ago. But for now, it's just always 2 there every Sunday, which I'm happy with for now. And then Joseph will come back and we'll do season 2 of the Movie Pod. So you guys, everyone stay tuned for that. Otherwise, if you guys just want to know my thoughts on the Acolyte episode as it comes out, I just post it on Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah.
So yeah, follow them. It's just my Twitter is IsaacH2021 and my Instagram is the Movie Pod. Simple.
Absolutely. Star Wars No coming in at the end here. Go check him out. Tales
lovely.
from Peridia. He's got a good thing going there. You can tell he's very passionate. Loves Star Wars.
Sick.
He's been cool. And he sends a lot of funny reels too. So go check him out. He's a cool dude. Very cool dude. Yeah, I suppose until next time. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Had some good discussions, some fun videos there at the end, just chilling out on a Sunday or a Sunday night if you're in America. And yeah, no, it's been fun. I'll see you guys on what day is it for you? Tuesday night for you guys, Wednesday morning for me. Yeah, that'll be next time I see you guys. Until next time, may the force be with you.
Thanks everyone. See yous.